Hey guys, are you ready to play some extreme sports on the Nintendo Entertainment System?
Go away, Daddy! Go!
I guess another review for the internet is in order. T&C Surf Design, published by LJN and developed by Atlas, was released on the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1988, a suite of sports game offering single-player and alternating competitive two-player modes. Based on the famous surfboard makers Town & Country Surf Designs and their mascots, the Boys, that's with a Z. It's in the style of Skate or Die or California Games. The mascots are Joe Cool, a guy with a fabulous pompadour and cool shades, Tiki Man, his name says it all, Cool Cat, a very sharply dressed humanoid feline, and Thrill a gorilla in shorts and a backwards cap. In my headcanon, Thrill is Donkey Kong's long-lost cousin who, instead of fighting evil, just chills on the beach and surfs all day long. You can't tell by their looks, they have a very late 80s young teen cool look going on. The game is obviously a marketing ploy towards kids that would have played this game in the late 80s and early 90s. Gameplay. The game has 3 modes: Street Skate Session, where you skate across the screen as Joe Cool or Tiki Man, performing grinds, ollies, and jumping off your board and back onto it again to avoid obstacles, while you also build up points by performing said tricks and collecting coins and jumping on objects at the right angle. Once you complete the track, you move on to the next round, increasing in difficulty and obstacles being moved around each time you advance. You move with the D-pad, use A to jump, and tap B to speed up. If you hit an oil slick on the stage, you will gain speed that way as well. You can perform an ollie by jumping while holding B and back on the D-pad. To grind, you simply do an ollie onto a rail and you will automatically start grinding. This mode is moderately difficult, but once you get the hang of the controls, it's fairly easy. Big Wave Encounter. This is by far the hardest mode for me. The object is to surf a wave as Cool Cat or Thrill a Gorilla, gaining points by going up and down the wave and getting items like a bunch of bananas. But watch out for beach dudes relaxing, pesky birds, or fish that will knock you off your board. The round ends by surfing to the right of the screen without crashing, getting to the beach to what I presume are the judges waiting for you. Like the skating mode, you advance to a new round in the same level, but the difficulty being upped. The controls are confusing for me. A makes you surf right, B you surf to the left. Also, you need to use the D-pad to control the movement of your board. The controllers are very wonky for me. I can't help but feel I was doing something wrong. I looked up a tutorial for this mode and still didn't feel like I had full control of the board. But again, I think that's on me and not the game. Wood and Water Rage. By far the best mode. It combines the first 2 modes in one, and you get the choice to play as Joe Cool and Thrill a Gorilla, or Tiki Man and Cool Cat. As I said before, it's just a combination of the first 2 modes. Only when you complete a round in skating, you advance to a round in surfing, and then rinse and repeat. There doesn't seem to be an end to the game in any of the modes. There's just an emphasis on earning points and breaking high records. Sound. The music is average. Actually, there's only one song, unless you count the Game Over melody or Wipeout melody. It's okay, but after a good 10 minutes of the game, you're tired of it and you crave some variety. The sound effects are average as well, nothing really special, though I do like the ocean waves sound effect. Here, take a listen to all of it. graphics. The graphics are a mixed bag for me, looking decent to mediocre. I like the skate stage for Joe Cool, but Tiki Man's level looks muddy. I know they were going for like a sunset look, but it doesn't work for me. The surf level is average, nothing to complain about, but also nothing to write home about either. All in all, the graphics aren't terrible, but won't leave a lasting impression on you. Final verdict. While not being a bad game, T&C Surf Design is far from being a great game, or reaching the same level as its contemporaries such as Skate or Die. It seems to have had some popularity as they made a sequel called T&C Surf Designs 2 Thrilla's Safari. The gameplay is decent and difficult at first, but has a rather easy learning curve. Once you master the basics, it's an enjoyable game. It seems the most enjoyment you'll get out of this game is by playing with a friend. I would say if you're interested in this title, try it out, but there are titles much better at delivering this type of game experience. T&C is not a great game, but an okay one that I'd play again. As always, stay safe guys and play on.